Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Final Show Films. I am Sen, your executive producer here. I want to thank you all for tuning in, particularly our $25 tier supporters over on our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms, those being Jerry Alexander, Samantha Bates, and Elle, without whom we won't do nearly as much as we do now. So thank you very much for your support over the years. And if you're watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live. Hello,
A
everybody.
dinosaur story.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Curse of Strahd in space. I am
It's
Sen,
never
your
gonna get old.
game master for the evening. I am joined this week by Shawnee.
Hi, I am William, or Shawnee, and I am playing Valeria Sanguine, the Dampier Vagabond.
And Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Vosus Fabra, who is a Medusa assassin rogue.
And Craig.
Well, that hasn't happened. We're not third level. Hang on.
Howdy, I am playing Froderick Feldman, a reborn artificer. And I don't think I've shouted it out, but thanks to Jill Richings for the character portrait for Froderick, because she did an awesome job.
Vosos is assassin speculative as opposed to assassin mechanical.
Yes, says lowercase assassin.
Those sound like different specializations at Assassin College.
There are many specialties at Assassin College.
I'm interested to know how you would assassinate speculations, but then again, I guess in Discworld, someone assassinated a concept, so...
Yeah, it does sound very, very Discworld.
Speculative assassin is someone who very specifically attacks the stock market.
Or who just thinks about it, a whole lot.
Only plans, never acts. Anyways, also joined by Drevian.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Elmel Brycott, a tiefling necromancer.
And Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy, and I'm playing... Did it go?
It did.
Yeah,
Yes.
it went.
It did.
Yep.
For some reason, I'm not hearing it. All right. Who is a Kinku bard? There it is.
Yeah, when you click back into Roll20.
Oh god, jump scare.
Did it just show up when you tabbed back over to Roll20?
Yes, it did.
Amazing.
Oh man, well,
That's fun.
Stay in that tab unless we say your name a lot, and then come back and then be terrified.
Oh,
Would it
Jesus
just
Christ.
repeat? Would it just
Yeah.
sort of-
So the way audio cues work in Roll20 is that they play on client side, so they play for each of you. So if the window is idle or it isn't in focus and it's like paused as far as the computer's buffer is concerned, it will just load all of the sound effects into a queue and then play them all as soon as you come back to it.
That's very dumb.
I have an
That's
entirely
very
unscientific.
bad.
I have an entirely unscientific theory now that if you did that with a bunch of Wilhelm screams and then tab back over it, it would sound like Luigi falling off a cliff. Like,
I think it will just. It might play them all at once, or it might play them just in sequence. I don't remember.
There's only one way to find out.
perfectly
Well,
timed T-sip, Mara.
Anyways,
We might have to.
when last we left off, Froderick was getting very much acquainted with the toilet.
Time for the bowel
How
movement.
else are you going to tell time?
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it and
Okay.
roll some initiative because
Yar.
Woo!
there is a toilet attacking you.
Very rude of it.
I would have to imagine it gets a free attack on me.
I do not yet have advantage on this. Right.
I mean, yes, it is opening the combat with an attack. So like,
Okay,
it has an attack going off, and then initiative will start.
That's a terrible
Fair.
roll.
Look.
At what?
Mara is talking about Vozos' terrible roll, which is 2 less than my pretty normal roll.
Sorry, I just heard look, and I didn't. There was nothing, no follow up. So I had
Just,
to,
you know,
had to clarify.
Just a
keep your head on a
generalized
swivel.
look.
Yeah.
I
Constant
do,
vigilance.
I do constantly look. That's how my eyes work when they're open. Uh, anyways,
Did you know your eyes?
Look with your special eyes.
my special eyes. Yeah. So there's a bite. There's an advantaged bite coming at Frederick.
Absolutely. I'm in aggregate a beefy boy. Several beefy boys.
Does a 14 hit you?
14 actually does not hit.
All right. Yeah, so it
Nice.
is just nibbling on you as the fanged maw, as the fanged seat of this toilet begins to open up and start chomping. How does Frederick react to his arm being eaten by a toilet?
I think with initial curiosity and surprise, obviously. And then I can't take an action yet, right?
No, but like it's not
Okay.
doing damage to you. It's just like sort of gumming your arm real good.
So I think Froderick just goes, it would appear that the either the waste disposals here are rather aggressive, or this is some sort of creature.
And thus we start with our top of initiative, Valeria.
Worst time to be at the top of the initiative when everyone else is crowding the monster. Hang on, I need to slip over here.
Look, when you've got
That's
to
a wall.
go.
So
Oh, is it?
literally the only
Darn.
space that you can be in melee with the mimic right now is where Froderick is.
Froderick
Sorry.
has to duel the toilet.
It is
Sorry.
a single occupancy bathroom.
So at that point, then Valeria just sort of hold very still, Frederick, and a pistol appears over Frederick's shoulder as she draws her gun.
So it will be disadvantaged because you're trying to fire around Froderick into a small room. But go ahead.
Frederick keeps one eye on the toilet and the other drifts over towards the gun.
Oh no.
Go
I
ahead.
use my,
Go
I
ahead.
was
It's all
about
right.
to say
I've-
something.
I've got a bag of
use
ears.
my
It's all
ones.
right.
I'll use the luck if I might.
Go
Actually,
ahead.
yes, I should have used the luck to cancel that.
I mean, it would have been flat. It would have been a flat in that one anyway. So go ahead and use luck to roll one more, and see if you get it.
There we go.
The
That's
other
better.
roll.
A 26 is better. Go ahead. That will hit.
My life flashed before my eyes for a moment.
No, that was the gunpowder.
15 damage.
As
That
your
probably would have been
pistol
bad for
exploded.
Froderick to take.
Yeah, a little bit. It's all right. I have a bag of ears.
Your ears are ringing currently, and you wish they would quit with the bells.
I'll pat the sack at my side. Calm down.
15 damage. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Actually, I will like if other people would like to try and make space as she tries to reposition out of the way so other people can do things.
One second. I realized that I still had the previous initiative in my tracker, so I'm having to adjust so I'm not getting wrong information.
Sorry. Don't mean to be in the way.
Okay. So that makes it Elmal's turn.
Elmo will step over.
Elmal, the mall where you go to get Elmos.
Terribly
You
sorry.
don't want to
Lord.
do that right now.
Terribly sorry,
Elmo's
Lord.
changed.
Elmo has been affected.
Elmo has seen some shit over the past few years, yes.
Elmo's been affected, capital A.
I mean, technically he got hacked, but
Like I said, affected.
I need a con save from the mimic.
All right. I see. Playing the game of not using attack rolls. Double check its stuff here. Okay. Ten.
10.
10.
That is a fail.
I would hope
So
so.
that is a d6 for 2 more damage. 2 more. 2 damage.
To
2 necrotic damage.
To what kind of
And then
damage? Okay, necrotic.
Necrotic. And then Elmo sips back.
Yep, it takes 2 necrotic damage.
I just slurp up some of its life.
As we all just take turns standing behind Frodrick and attacking the toilet.
He's trying to be as
Alright.
accommodating as possible.
It's turn.
All right. Boink. So I can see. Hand goes up. Gun gesture is made.
No disadvantage on the attack roll because you're shooting past Frodrick.
Yep.
In very tight quarters.
Yep. 12 will still hit though. Roll damage.
Perfect. For nice 9 force damage.
Nice.
And then I will pat Frodrick on the back in order to give inspiration.
Thank you, Mr. Scream.
And then step back.
This is the
Okay.
weirdest Blues Brothers scene or Pulp Fiction scene where you all take turns to step in and shoot the thing and then step back out.
Yep.
It's the
Don't
next
worry,
turn.
guys. I got this on my turn. Oh, wait.
It's going to continue to try to eat Frodrick.
Oh, no.
I do appreciate the camera angle of just looking over Frodrick's shoulder as Valeria first, gun, step aside, Elmo step in, magic, step aside, Wilhelm scream, step in, finger gun, step aside.
Yeah, the camera is fixed from the mimic's perspective, right? Just so you see most of the scene is occupied by Teeth and Frodrick, and then just one slice of the footage is you guys step in, fire, step out, step in, fire, step out. A 22 to hit Frodrick.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, that's going to be 15 piercing damage and 5 acid damage
All right.
Ow.
I am down.
as it crunches.
Wait. Yeah, I'm down.
Did you have any 10 hit points left?
Nope. They all got chewed up by whatever attacked me last time.
Well,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
your
Yeah,
what,
that's right.
what is your hit point total at level 2?
19, and I had
19.
18
You
because I was
18.
down 1.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the Frodrick stops responding as he gets drawn further into the mimic.
Sorry, sir. And I just
Go ahead and make me a death save. You can whisper it to me if you'd like,
sure.
or it can be public information.
I have advantage on them, I think, because I'm a reborn.
Maybe.
There are a couple of undead species that get advantage on death
Let
saves.
me look.
Yeah, theoretically.
You know what? I'll send it to you. I'll make one and I'll send it to you. And if I get advantage, I'll send another one to you.
Yeah.
How do you whisper a roll? Is it
Yes,
/W?
Do you have advantage on death saving throws?
Okay.
If you go to the top of the sheet in roll
/
20,
GM roll.
there's
Yeah,
a
I'm doing another one. It's
Okay.
it's okay. I'll
Yeah, /GM roll space 2d20k1.
I'm just gonna roll twice. And we'll figure this out later because I don't want to slow things down. Okay.
Oh.
That wasn't whispered, but on 11.
No, that's what I said. I just
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one success. Vozos.
Oh no, my strange friend, I must save you. I'm gonna dart up.
There's just bubbles from inside the toilet.
Yeah, I'm gonna dart up and I'm going to stab this thing repeatedly. Short sword first, because if I hit, I can get advantage.
It will still be
Uh,
disadvantaged because it's a small space and
Okay.
Frodrick is not fully inside the toilet yet.
Okay, all right. Disadvantage.
But you can temporarily occupy Frodrick's space.
A 20
That'll hit. Roll dodge.
for 10 piercing.
And I need you to make a strength save.
Okay.
Or sorry, an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
It's not better. 9.
So you deal 10 damage, and then you go to pull back, and the short sword stays. You are not
Fuck.
able to dislodge the short sword from the mimic.
And then, well, you know what? I think I can't get the sword out, but Frodrick's in there.
But
I'm
you
gonna.
You have the
I'm gonna-
Vex, so you do have advantage.
I
On your sword
do.
attack.
Which does
Which would just
Okay.
make it flat, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Dagger. Offhand.
Oh, does disadvantage turn off sneak attack in the update?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it
it
still
still does that. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, technically, Frodrick is down, so there is not actually an ally in melee with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 is
10
a miss.
misses. Do I have to make another check
No.
to see if my dagger is stuck?
No, you don't hit. You
Okay.
don't hit it hard enough to stick.
Okay. And then I don't think sorry. Still getting used to mechanics.
Actually, that dagger attack was with your strength, not your dexterity. You didn't use the finesse version.
Oh.
What's your dexterity modifier? +4.
Yes, it
And
is.
then plus another.
It's actually it would be +6 to hit.
Yeah, +6 to
So
hit.
it
So
should
actually,
be, it should be 7 higher.
you would so you would have hit actually. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. A point of piercing.
1 point of piercing. And then roll a strength save, or sorry, an athletics check to get your dagger back.
Yes.
1 point of piercing.
13.
13 is what you needed.
Yeah.
You are able to wrench the dagger free.
Excellent. I'm gonna stab it again with the
Bonus action.
yeah. There's my
So you no longer have
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
So just
fix
so
that.
it's still
Yep.
disadvantage at this one.
I fixed it so it's now dexterity.
Yeah. Oh, also your offhand damage. No, because you wouldn't have had the thing, right?
Yeah.
12 will
12
hit.
probably misses. Ooh.
that'll hit.
Okay. For 3 piercing.
Yeah. And another athletics check.
Athletics. 11.
With 11, your dagger is stuck in the mimic.
If I lose this, I am going to be upset.
Right. So you had to move up and then into the space.
Yep.
Are you moving? Are you backing out and moving away?
Yeah, I have to. I can't stay in that space.
All right. So we'll get a attack opportunity on you,
Yep.
which it will do so with its pseudopod since its mouth is busy. It rolls a 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 points of acid damage and 10 points of bludgeoning damage. But it cannot grapple you because it already has Frodrick grappled.
I'm down.
All right. 2 unconscious forms in front of the mimic. It's going to eat well. Valeria.
Valeria just sort of steps over unconscious bodies and just looks at the situation, sees the weapon stuck in the mimic. No, this is not worth getting her sword stuck, so she just pulls her pistol back out.
Fire with disadvantage.
With advantage, flat canceling it because the pistol also has Vex.
There you go.
24.
24 hits.
For 6 more damage.
All right. Anything else in your turn?
I do not have the ability to recover people from being unconscious, so no.
Elmol.
ML steps over, and I need another con save.
Do any of you have the ability? Any of you that are still up have the ability to recover people from unconsciousness?
Yes, but I have to leave.
Ah, ha, ha.
I have put my character sheet in the Twitch chat, or not Twitch chat. That would be a bad place to put it. It's in the Slack. Yes, I have a healing word. Which, for the record, for Wilhelm, is him getting just screaming at them, "Get up!"
Fantastic.
Good to know.
I love
I
that.
was expecting it to just be the Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this.
And on the off chance that the person that's supposed to be doing the thing that I'm about to do does come around in the next few minutes, I'm just going to mute here, and we'll see. But
Sure. I have my phone ready to bring it in as the extra camera if need be. All right. It needs to make a con save. Sorry, we were looking at stuff. 11.
That's still a fail.
Yay.
Another 6 damage.
Ooh, nice. And anything else in your turn?
I'm going to step back, and I'm going to drag Bozos with me.
Give me an athletics check. See if you can drag Bozos.
Acrobatics, athletics.
With the 15, yes, you can move half speed and drag Bozos.
And that, let's see, 5, 10. I move Bozos back another slot. So, like, completely out of the way. There we go.
All right, that makes it Wilhelm Scream's turn. Jeremy is not here. So, Wilhelm will step up, step over, bonus action healing word on Frodrick, and then action finger guns. I think is the
Tracks. That 100% tracks.
is the play here. Let me pull up there.
I have the character sheet up if you'd like me to cast things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Public roll the healing word.
Frodrick, you have 9 hit points back.
Hooray!
Just in time for the mimic to munch on you again.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Is this a disadvantage, you said?
Yes, disadvantage on the
Fires a finger guns.
a
Still
13
a
still
19?
hits.
Or 13, yeah.
Yep.
Or 10 force damage. Does the not currently here Kenku kill the?
Yes.
Yay.
I was gonna how do you want to do this, but it's not you. So, well, I guess.
I do want to point out that when I took over playing Jeremy's character, it suddenly rolled max damage on the finger guns.
It happens. Yeah. So, Wilhelm
Or
Scream
near max, rather.
steps around, yells "Get up" at Frodrick, which startles you awake as he points a finger and fires and hits the toilet, which then just sort of melts off of you into a pile of goo with some weapons in. As we end initiative with a dead mimic.
Someone's going to want to get
backwards.
Up.
Yeah. Frederick scrambles backwards out of the slime. Just I would imagine just totally. What color is the remnant? Is it purple pinkish?
It was this like porcelain white toilet, which is now the white is turning purplish pink, but the goo the goo that it's bleeding is blue.
Okay, all right. So, covered in this melange of different colors, Frederick sort of scrambles backwards, pushing up against Wilhelm Scream. Oh, sorry, that was and looks over and sees Bozos and goes,
again.
Just one moment. I have my little cheat sheet. I forget her last name.
Fabra.
One moment, Miss Fabra, and like crab walks on his hands and legs over, scrabbles around, grabs the med kit, and you have already used a hit die, right? You don't have any more. Okay.
Well, we have a second one.
Well,
now.
I do now.
Oh, okay. All right. So I will. So go ahead and roll that and add a +2 in addition to your. I think you get your con bonus +2. I think.
Awesome. So this is plus.
It's the healer
3
feat
then from the con.
Yeah, because they get to use a hit die.
Yes, but I think they use a hit die, but they don't add their con. Let me double check though.
Okay, so it's just a hit die +2 then.
Okay. Which I believe is an 8.
Yes. The creature
hit die plus
regains
your proficiency bonus.
a number of hit points equal to the roll plus your proficiency bonus. Yep.
Okay. So 6.
Okay.
I'm alive.
As you wake up, being dragged away from a toilet by Elmo, you recall.
Notably, if it rolls a 1, you can re-roll that.
Unbidden, you recall a night at the sorority at your assassin college that you went to, where you recall waking up in a very similar fashion, except you're being dragged towards the toilet instead of away from it.
Yes.
Were you a member of Gunna Kappa Fool?
No, it wouldn't. No, it was Have to Stone a Bitch.
There we go. This is an unsettling amount of occurrences.
It's a extremely prestigious all
What? Says Frodo.
Sorority.
Still slightly deaf from the gunshot in his ear.
This is an unsettling number of occurrences of this situation.
You've been attacked by more than one toilet.
No.
No, last time you were very much the aggressor in the situation.
Yes.
I would agree, though. This has been a rather unusual day. I think I'm gonna have a lie down. And Frederick just sort of curls up on the floor.
Valeria just off to one side, leaning on the wall, reloading her pistol after firing it twice.
No, I guess
should have purchased health potions.
I could make some if we had
out of
materials.
What? That was my question.
Access to an alchemical laboratory. But
I'm really disappointed you didn't say laboratory. Personally, Craig.
You know what? It crept into my head from talking about you're totally not a mad scientist earlier. I would like a retake, please. I could do it again, Miss Farbra, if I had access to the appropriate materials and a laboratory.
Why'd you labor so hard on labor?
There is like there's some stuff going on there. Like there is like an almost lust to his voice as he says it.
Which part?
The whole word, it's like he's caressing it as he says it.
All right, laboratory, not the rest of the sentence. You got it.
No.
Laboratory.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That is not something you have in one of your many trunks. You had so much luggage.
Oh yes.
Points at Elmo.
Lord Brightcott does love his dramatic wardrobe changes. You're looking fantastic, Lord.
Thank you, Francis.
You're welcome.
Frederick.
It's fine. It's our little game. I am at his beck and call and carry all his belongings. He pretends to forget my name. We have fun.
And what do you get out of this relationship?
It just kind of like leans in. Rather a great deal of money.
Oh, that's fair. I cannot argue with that.
Valeria would like to
Get
check
that
this
bag.
door, assuming this is actually a door.
It is a door. How are you intending to check it? Shoulder check
well,
it, hip
first
check
you-
it.
First, she's gonna check and see if it's locked.
Oh, okay.
Vibe check it.
Vibe check it. Yeah, investigation check. You're gonna investigation check it.
Yes, I will in fact investigate the door with a 6, so not great.
The vibes are immaculate. It does not seem to be locked.
She will hold her pistol in her offhand just in case she needs to shoot whatever's on the other side of this door, and open it.
All right. You have your pistol at the ready as you are prepared to face whatever heinous abomination you might find on the other side of this door.
So it's gonna be like a children's toy room.
And you are faced with only the foulest and most evil of things possible. A kitchenette.
Excellent.
And living space.
And nothing to eat in here.
I mean, you haven't opened the refrigerator. You don't know.
Reminder of who is speaking.
I know. You haven't opened the refrigerator yet. You don't know.
Being immediately reminded of exactly what just occurred a second ago, she will prod the refrigerator with her sword and see if it's a mimic.
You prod the refrigerator with your sword. It does not seem to be a mimic.
She will pry the door open with the back end of the sword.
You pop the door open with the back end of the sword. It is fully empty.
Cool. Even less than I was expecting.
As you look into it and just like inspect it, you do see like a thing of cup noodle does phase into existence momentarily and then phase back out, as if it wasn't sure if it should be there or not. Kind of like as if it had metadimensional stage fright almost.
The baby
Kind of
mimic.
adorable.
Take a look around the rest of this room and see if anything presents itself.
Yep. As you continue on in, yeah, you are in a relatively large, what looks like sort of a living room situation. There's a sectional sofa, a large viewing screen on one end that has some sort of entertainment device plugged into it.
It looks like there's more to the room to the right. that
Yeah,
isn't loading.
I'm unmasking it because I don't have my pro account currently. So
So lighting was not a thing, yeah.
yes, I have to manually unmask the area. Do. 2 Voila. Yes, a relatively spacious living room area, like sort of a den situation. The screen is currently playing Static, everyone's favorite. And
I love this channel.
there is indeed on the like a variety of discarded beer bottles, an empty pizza box, a kitchen knife, and like some sort of game console and controller on the coffee table. The controller does not have any like specifying markers on it. The pizza box is a generic box with an image of a pizza on it, not like the kind of pizza box that you would have ordered from anywhere. And all of the alcohol has blank labeling. They have labels on them, like printed labels with images, but no words or letters or anything.
This scenario seems less like the children are hiding from a monster and more from their alcoholic father, though who's to speak the difference?
Is that Frederick points towards the television? Is this a technology that most of us would be familiar with?
You're familiar with view screens, yeah. They're not
Okay.
not all spelljammers have them. That the spelljammer has one probably means to say that this vessel has one. Probably means it's on the more higher end as far as value and price.
But it's just static at this
Yeah,
point,
just static at this point.
completely unvariegated, just constant, no flickering.
Right. It's not plugged into it. Not hooked up to a TV station. Static.
Okay.
Is the static occasionally spelling out "I am the land"?
Like a perception check.
Yeah, that's. Can I investigate it?
Sure.
Apparently, I can't tell.
With a 6, it hurts your eyes to look at it. You kind of try not to look at it too much. With
I got a 26.
With a 26, yeah, you get right up and put your peepers on that static. And yes, indeed, you can find amidst the noise, amidst the visual noise of the static screen, you do indeed see like fractally the phrase "I am the land" repeating in these little bits in patterns within the noise. Never like a whole like image, but it's the shading of the gray lines up correctly in to create a sort of like fractal-esque series of repeating phrase.
Frederick sort of leans back, nodding a little bit self-satisfied to himself, and mutters, "I thought I saw the TV glow."
Jeremy's
Oh,
not
man,
here to
Jeremy,
get
can
that
you
one.
hear that?
That's for you, Jeremy.
On rewatch later on. Imagine that Jeremy is face palming or guffawing. One of the two, take your pick. Or both.
Mm.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh look, Jeremy
I was
face
gonna
palmed
say
for us.
I am going to go and check the bottles if
Okay.
any of them are
There
full of anything.
There are 2 bottles, so it's not like if
Okay,
this is an
two.
alcoholic, they're a lightweight.
Okay.
There are 2 empty bottles that do not look, smell, or feel like they have ever had alcohol in them. Like they look like they're supposed to be beer bottles, but it's like the platonic ideal of a beer bottle.
Okay. All right. We need to think strategically about something, or we are going to die in this place. How do we get out?
Fairly certain the only way we're going to get out is by killing whatever monsters we are assigned to kill, as is supposedly the script of this place, if the child was any indication.
But the monster is a trap.
I mean, yes, it was, that last one.
Killing that monster did not unlock anything, though.
No, which implies that there's another one.
Yes. Where have the children gone?
Good question.
I have to say, I don't think that the toilet is likely to have been the main monster. Can I be scraping the goo into an empty vial?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
You do
Chunks
find
of abomination for later.
moving into the living room area. if this reality stays stable, you have found yourselves in a relatively comfortable place to rest for a bit if you wanted to recover some wounds.
I would.
Do we
It's-
feel hungry? Sorry. I
Uh,
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, yeah.
Let me hang on one second.
Never mind.
Hey,
Back.
Immediately after, I got a response, and they're doing the thing, but I needed to give it a few minutes to make sure that it took.
Fair.
You, Craig, do never feel hungry because Reborn don't need to eat or sleep. As for the rest of you, well, one of you only eats certain things. Those of you that actually eat food, yes, you do still feel hunger in this area.
Okay. I would like to propose that Frederick does feel hungry. He just doesn't have to eat.
That's fair.
He enjoys the novelty of food.
Yeah. He likes to
Also-
check and make sure things are working. And that's also how he keeps time. So
Notably, Elmo
Yeah.
goes and grabs the weapons out of the dead mimic.
That's actually really fair.
Yeah.
Definitely has to eat because of how time is measured in Frederickville.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You,
there are
also,
concerns
by the
over
way, Jeremy,
what's
you missed
happening.
an I saw the TV glow reference.
Motherfucker, really?
yeah, I did it for you. It was all for you, Damien.
Couldn't have done it 15 minutes later.
It wasn't a giant TV. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's TVs all the way down in here. I don't know.
Oh, is something burning and melting?
No, there's just a TV, and Frederick said that he thought he saw it, the TV glow.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good reference.
Listen,
Also, you
any
killed
reference
the
of
mimic.
that is a good reference.
Also, you killed the mimic, so
I killed the mimic?
yeah,
congrats.
because you weren't here, and Shawnee, of course, rolled max damage.
Of course, that would make absolute
near max
sense.
anyway,
Near
10 out of
max
12.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to grab my weapons.
You absolutely can grab your weapons.
Okay. Just so I have them.
Hey,
If-
let me clean those off for you, and he'll clean them off with a towel, and then he's just squeezing it into the vial in the background.
And
What are you saving that for?
what I indicated at the moment, Jeremy, before you came back in, was that you are currently in a relatively, so long as it doesn't like shift as it has been doing, you're in a relatively comfortable place to rest for a bit if anyone needs to rest.
The only thing I think that come back for me are long resties. Because I'm out of inspirations.
I would really like to long rest because I don't have any hit dice left. So till I get a long rest, I am at 6 hit points.
I guess that was not to cause problems, but that's kind of why I was asking, like, those of us who need to eat, can we? I guess we could still long rest. It's just we might get exhaustion if we haven't eaten.
Yeah,
Those
if you
of
don't
us who
have,
need
if
to
you do
eat.
not have, if you do not have the food, the necessary
Do I
rations
have
that you need to sustain yourself, you'll get a level of exhaustion.
I haven't.
Okay.
I do have rations. Yes.
Okay.
But typically, people that need to eat have rations on them in their inventory to start with. So
Strictly speaking, most of the packs come with rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll eat a
technically,
ration.
Valeria has rations, even though she doesn't normally need to eat. Usually because she can trade rations for a bite from someone if need be in a pinch.
in my mind, for damn fears, like they can possibly have their rations be things that still elicit the kind of hunger that they need, but not necessarily sustaining. But like if you need to stave it off for a bit, this is something that will give a similar feel.
I mean,
In-
considering her sustenance of choice is life essence, I feel like it's usually here. I will give you ration if you let me have bite.
Notably,
Mm.
Elmal has the scholar's back, which does not come with rations.
Good.
Elmal was also asleep in a coffin and he brought in against his will. So did not have the opportunity to buy rations from the station.
You can have one of mine.
Okay.
I carry rations for you. How about that?
Being the man seven, obviously you would.
Yeah.
And then in response to Vos's question, Frederick just smiles and says, "Waste not, want not, Miss Farborough." And then, are you asking for volunteers? For
I
for a
don't
little
know
nibble?
if Valeria is particularly hungry right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping track.
Like, she's a damn fear. She works on a significantly slower hunger cycle than most normal living beings.
I have a clock.
Fair.
Wonderful. Let us try to rest here then, if possible. For however long this place remains stable.
Because it is my hunger, do I know if we take a long rest, will I be hungry by the end of it?
No,
Okay, cool. Yeah.
or rather, you won't be
That's-
hungry by the end of it. I should say.
Yeah.
I don't think that sounds like a bad idea at all. Be nice to get a little bit of rest. We're all a bit banged up. Give me time to get everyone stitched up properly.
Would you like?
Valeria, notably untouched.
Elmo, notably, has 10 hit points left above full health.
Everyone else has been touched.
Ridiculous.
Though.
To be fair, Valeria was touched. She just took a breather and regained all those hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to set a watch?
Yes.
What's
Yep.
the order of the watch?
Yerp.
I'll go first. I'm not sleepy.
2.
Third. Not that there is a seeming passage of day or night in this place.
I mean, there's still passage of time. All right, go ahead and give me a perception rolls for the people that are on watch. And feel free to
Ooh.
have any conversations amongst yourself as you want, as I'm going to go grab something real quick before I get too nauseous over here.
We want to go in order. So, Frodrick, you want to roll first?
Yeah.
Perception.
A 13.
All right. 10 from Wilhelm and
10.
5 from me. It's just
Beautiful.
steadily degrading.
You rolled better on someone else's character.
Yes, this has been going on these past few sessions. Like, everything in combat, my dice are fine. Everything outside of combat, can't roll for shit.
It is going great.
All I can think of is it's a good thing that D&D is primarily a combat system then.
Are people basically just sort of collapsing down? Are people seeking out, eating rations and then passing out? What is everybody doing?
I need rations. Vosus is going to take out some rice cakes, probably. Like, she's been sick for several months, for like a month, and is like, okay, let me eat cautiously. So she's doing rice and bananas in that pack.
Elmo has whatever.
Valeria just kind of leans up against a wall, and her form of sleeping is mostly just doing the mercenary like rest, just lean on the wall, shut eyes, head down.
Elmo has whatever Frodrick prepares.
What does Elmo like to eat?
How elaborate is this?
What are your favorites?
I think Elmo, for the most part, eats like simple travel food. Because he's not at home with a proper kitchen.
Okay.
He is the, I'm going to assume, constantly busy genius who really doesn't pay attention to what he's eating and just eats whatever is handed to him.
Yeah.
So there is an entire travel service where Elmo will sit down. Frederick comes over, reaches in the bag, pulls out a little serviette, puts it like tucks it into your collar, spreads out a tiny little like tablecloth, puts a doily down, takes out a plate, puts out a full like silver service around it, and then there's like one granola bar.
Bon appetit, master.
Thank you, Francois.
You're welcome, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go rest my eyes.
And he literally just pops them in bag, puts in his normal ones again.
Are kinku
Wonderful.
are kinku rations just like frozen rodents?
Or
That's-
birdseed.
I love
that
Froro.
seems speciesist. But also, it's better than I was thinking, which was just birdseed. So,
Like, to be fair,
TCBR.
it could be either, because based off corvids and carrion birds.
no,
yeah,
I think,
just a
well-
just a rat sickle to go.
in fairness, I don't know what other kinku eat.
There you go.
I know what Wilhelm eats, which is I think probably just lots and lots and lots and lots of meat.
All I can think of-
Various kinds.
all I can think
Mostly
of is-
lunch meats, but
all I can think of is a combination of the birdseed and the rodent. It's jerkied rodent wrapped around a birdseed nugget. Eaten all in just one big bite.
nope, absolutely not.
Notably, while crows are associated with carrion because it's an easy source of food, they are actually omnivorous and can eat
Yeah.
just about anything.
Also, Kanku are raven related, not crow related, and those are two very different birds, people.
They do have similar diets though.
Yeah, they have similar.
They
diets.
do have
they're
similar
both
diets.
corvids. They're both corvids and have a similar diet.
So
I'm gonna
just
take
so
a-
you're just like rolling bologna into like a tube and just lining the beak with it.
Just like, I think it is specifically like a lot of, like rolled bologna or
Rolling bologna is my
roast
ZZ Top
beef.
cover band.
Nice. Or roast beef with one extra thing, which is one of the family size jars of ranch dressing
Ah,
Well,
that is used as a sauce with the lunch meat.
because if I was
Don't you judge, Mara.
It- if-
roll the bologna and dip it into the jar. And
Yes.
well, see,
Roll for
'cause
bologna.
If I was a bird person and I had the beak, I would treat my beak like a ready-made gravy boat or whatever. Like, it's like so you just like you prepare the dish in the lower portion of the beak, and then when you're ready, you just slap tongue down and swallow back.
If I was a bird man.
Dum.
All day long I'd be
I-
wrenching in my beak.
I'm not saying that this is not related, or I'm not saying that this is related to things I did in my 20s when I was like, it's 4:00 in the morning, I'm hungry. Oh, look, there's
That's just,
bologna or whatever in the fridge, but I'm not saying it's not.
that's just part of being a midnight gourmand.
Yes, whatever is in the
Midnight
fridge.
Midnight
gourmand.
gourmand.
I'm gonna take bouillon powder and mix that in water and just drink it with the straw. That's what Bozos is doing
Yep.
very quietly until you get to the slurpy part, and then she's just
How many
Slowly.
bouillon cubes are you
No.
feeding to the snakes, though?
That's a good question. They get their nutrients from the roots. Actually, I think I have to like give them individual sips of water, so that takes a little bit. That's like a whole care routine that takes a while. But they
Gotta keep your-
they
gotta-
don't need to eat.
Gotta keep your hair moisturized, you know.
Exactly.
Just
Well,
cup
I'm sure.
cup of
I'm
water
sure that
each
they try to
snake.
sneak some balloon
might.
cubes too.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any of your snakes getting slightly fatter than the others?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Especially
is that like a styling thing?
Tedison.
Yeah.
Tedison, the one that's off to the left.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a styling thing? Like sometimes you'll just like particularly like you like overfeed some of your hair.
snake hair specific diet so that you can fatten or thin some of them to get a specific hairstyle.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
also, I don't remember, but I've always been curious. I feels like it was a Far Side cartoon, but I don't think it was a Far Side strip. But it was a Medusa putting on deodorant, and little like armpit hair snakes
Yeah,
were
yeah,
snapping
yeah,
at the
yeah,
deodorant
yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Does she have armpit hair snakes or just head hair?
Strange question.
I'm sorry. You're right. Let's get back to fighting toilets.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Armpit hair snakes.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Mhm.
That's I feel like that's a bonus action attack. Just whap.
Just
Oh
bonus-
wait. I know what
bonus
kind of
ac-
snakes they are. They're pit vipers.
all I can think of is like you get an extra attack when you grapple somebody. You just like lock your arm
That'd
around
be
the
great.
pit hair snake's bite.
Mhm.
They're too small and thin to do any damage. Is the
Just
thing.
to say,
Alright.
if they fit
Psychological
under your arms,
damage.
if they fit under your arms, they are too small to inflict
Yeah.
anything but emotional damage.
Yes,
Then
but
she's gonna lay down and lay an entire blanket just over her head and say, "Do not take this off to wake me."
yes, but
And then the glasses will come off underneath the sheet. Will
Yeah.
get folded up very carefully, put off to the side.
so you get
Do you have a sleeping mask?
No,
Okay.
That's what the blanket
it's a
is for.
sleeping
I didn't
sheet.
bring it with.
No, I love that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, like most middle school middle school basketball coach dads, D&D does not believe in emotional damage, so it's not a real thing. Anyways,
What are you talking about? It's called psychic damage.
but yeah. So with a 13 on Frodrick's perception at the start of the long rest that you're all taking.
Didn't think I was starting out strong, but it's the best of the lot.
You notice something large and implacable approaching at a high speed.
Oh boy.
That is our break. Those of you that are watching live, please stay tuned for these commercial messages as we go to our commercial as we go to a break. And remember, when we stretch our legs, you stretch yours as well. So stand up, stretch your legs, do whatever you do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're back. A dinosaur story
In space.
in space.
I'm
Yes.
trying something new.
I see. I see. Didn't you do that last week?
Fantastic.
No, I don't think so.
I just had incredible deja vu about you doing in space before.
I think last week Mara beat you to the punch on Dinosaur Story.
No, that never happens. I have tape. We can go back and check. Like,
This is true.
anyways, nothing significant occurs on Frodrick's watch or Wilhelm's watch. On Valeria's watch, hang on, no, stop. Okay. At basically about the time where everyone is going to be waking up, you don't know when it occurred, because you rolled low on your perception check. But at some point between you starting your watch and everyone waking up, having finished your long rest, so you can all hit the long rest button,
Yay.
your environment changed.
Gotcha.
I am pulling up box text.
Yeah. Brace for box text.
You find yourself at the top of that red marble staircase you had seen upon entering the great hall of the original house, standing on a balcony. There is you are all sitting, standing, laying in various methods of repose on this balcony that overlooks this sort of circular. The marble staircase sort of revolves around like a circular void rather than revolving around a pillar or anything like that. So you're on the balcony that overlooks that void that goes down to the first floor. The balcony itself is fairly dusty, though. With on one side, there is a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. There are oil lamps mounted on oak paneled walls, all of which have that same woodland carving, like sort of motif that had been noticed previously. And yeah, from what you can tell at the moment, at least, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah, you're on a fairly large balcony that has internal balcony that has like two doors in the south and east corner, and then like a small like mini hall. It's not actually like a full hallway. It's just like an extra 10 feet of space that would be a hallway if it was longer. That itself has a large double door on one side and a single door on the other.
Okay.
So there are 4 doors visible, as well as this suit of armor. That you all come to after your long rest, no longer being on a spaceship.
And snakes out from under the sheet, reaches or pats around for the glasses. It takes a minute because it's in a slightly different position. Comes back, rustling. Sheet comes down. What the hell?
Well, we got most of a rest before everything decided to rearrange, so
We are back in the creepy house. Yeah.
It's much more my speed, if I'm being honest.
Shall I throw something at the suit of armor just to make certain it's not going to come about and come after us?
Sure. I think if you threw something at me, I would try and come after you, so it may still do that, but we can be braced and farther away.
I will cast magic kidney stones and
Pull out knives.
shoot a shot at the suit of armor.
Make an attack roll.
16.
The kidney stone pings off the armor, which then turns its helmet to look at you.
Yep.
I believe that answers that question.
And now we get to go to this screen.
Wilhelm opens his mouth and just, you don't know where he acquired it, obviously, but the most high elven of high elven voices and tones and such just says, "The fuck."
Frederick kind of half shrugs, still, pulling another stone out and getting ready to fire, and says, "Fool me once, shame on me."
Beautiful. I can only see darkness on us. Oh, there we
That's
go.
because I was revealing the map.
Woo!
Did the at point of order? Did the stone stick to it or fall off?
No, it pinged off.
Okay, all right. Frederick's in full-on mimic paranoia now.
We're very close to this armor. If it's in
Yeah,
the
we are
middle of us.
surrounding the armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to take a step back if possible.
I would like to not have been next to it when I shot it, please.
You are all on the balcony, so where each of your character tokens are is where you can be. So feel free to rearrange.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then I guess I'm next to it. Should I have been at disadvantage?
No, it was.
It wasn't threatening.
Craig, if you want, I can switch places with you. I know it doesn't. We're still right next to it, but I like that option better for Wilhelm, because it'd be the idea that he is perching on the balcony railing.
I dig that for sure. And then I'm still next to Lord Brycott.
Yeah.
So, yep.
But you
Sounds
can
good.
at least back up at this point if you need.
There we go. All right. Initiative. Oh God. 8.
Elmo.
9.
Elmo
Also
hears
9.
the stone plink off, and that's when he stands up finally.
I'm liking the Vagabond more and more, by the way, when I realize that it's basically Mage Hand Press's attempt at the Book of Nine Swords classes from 3.5. Because it gets its battle dice back when you roll initiative.
Hang on, I gotta. This animated armor is not programmed properly. 1 second.
By that, do you mean is it programmed to respond to getting hit by rocks with surrender?
No, by that I mean it is not. Even though it's a 2024 game, it doesn't have the character sheet set up as a 2024 NPC. So I have to do.
I had to try.
I appreciate the effort.
Good show, but no. There we go. All right. And so we fight. Valeria, you're first.
Yep. I believe I qualify as flanking, all things considered.
You do indeed.
In which case, I will attack my
So
opponent.
happy to be of assistance.
At advantage, 17.
17. The sword hits and just like sort of peels off the side of the armor. You do not break its AC.
The annoying thing. Does anything that I do? Nope. Okay, cool. I will use a bonus action for effortless dodge to take the dodge maneuver.
All right. You dodge effortlessly. It is now the animated armor's turn. It is going to attempt 2 slam attacks. One at Wilhelm in an attempt to bowl Wilhelm over the rail.
Okay.
There you are. But a 10, I think, misses the Kenku.
Absolutely.
And the second at Frederick, who initiated the fight. A 20 to hit Frederick.
I mean, didn't it sort of initiate the fight just by being a creepy piece of armor in a haunted house? That's a hit regardless, of course, but
How very
in my defense.
how very victim blaming of you.
I was about to say, are you slut shaming the armor?
I have seen the Mean Girls musical so many times now because my child was in it. That I have a line. You not dressing slutty means you're slut shaming us.
Yep.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you.
Did you say 6?
6.
Okay. That is less horrifying than the mimic.
Animated armors, generally speaking, are less horrifying than mimics.
Harder to hit, do less damage.
They're CR1 instead of CR2.
Hooray.
Which makes it Mr. Scream's turn.
All right. Then I ask this only because I know you're okay with bullshit balcony stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I hop up onto the railing, I will still kind of technically be in the same space, but it's kind of the border between the two spaces.
You'd still be within,
will I be far enough back to not have disadvantage on a missile attack?
No, because you're still within its threatened area. Like the entirety of your square is the entirety of its threatened area, so you'd still be half in that square, so still in that area.
What if I hop up on there and lean back on my toes?
If you hop into the air beyond the balcony, you would be outside of melee range.
I can't fly.
That
you
does
could
seem like
come
it would be a
behind
problem.
me. You come behind Frodrick.
Also, theoretically, I don't think you're going to be completely out of sight the instant you start stepping onto those stairs. So there's that option.
Those are all good options.
You could.
I choose to go with the narratively funnier one.
You could
Yay.
hang off the balcony. If you were to hang off the balcony, like above the open airdrop, you would be.
What if
outside of melee range.
I hop over the balcony, and I'm okay if this needs an acrobatics roll. Hop over the balcony, grab onto the railing, so I'm sort of hanging off the railing from one side. I am no longer in the square.
You're doing the ringside taunting. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm basically there, just hanging off the balcony with one hand, and that's fine because I don't dual wield my finger guns.
It'll
It's
be,
going to
it'll
be the
be
funniest.
acrobatics check with advantage because you have talons.
Okay.
It's going to be the funniest build up to a natural 2.
Yeah. 25.
Plenty enough.
Ha!
It will get an attack of opportunity on you.
If it has Sentinel, I'm going to be so angry right now.
It does not have Sentinel. It does shove you if it might shove you if it hits you though.
I mean, he shoves me back.
I mean,
By
if he
feet,
goes for a
right?
shove, he doesn't even roll an attack. The Kenku just rolls a strength save.
An 11, however, misses. So
Yes, it does.
some creatures.
So I hang off the railing.
Some creatures do a free shove if they hit you.
Oh right, yeah, he's
Yeah.
just got a shove on his punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hang off the railing. I point. I tilt side for kill shot.
Do it. As you, yeah, no, absolutely. You are you are fighting from the ring apron.
Yep. And then 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
For nice 10 force damage.
Very nice. First damage done to the animated armor.
Woo!
Caw, motherfucker. Absolutely comes out of his
I was
mouth.
about to say, is that a humanoid's voice saying "caw caw, motherfucker"?
It sure is.
Definitely something that someone yelled at you in
Mockingly. Yes.
Yeah.
And then I have appropriated into a battle cry.
Did my first attack technically miss?
Yes.
Okay.
Frederick. Yeah, it's the animated armor doesn't dodge attacks. It's just do you hit it hard enough to damage it, which
right.
So Frederick will sort of watch this and say, "Very nicely done, Mr. Scream." Take a step back and shoot it with a shoot it with a magic stone, or at least try to. Another 16, so probably no.
Pings off the armor.
And I don't still have my inspiration, right? That's gone after the long rest.
Bardic inspiration. Yeah, Bardic inspiration does not last beyond a short rest, I think.
Okay. Yeah, then I think I will step back to set Valeria up for another one, and sort of comes back in and will.
You could stay where you're at and let Vozos take the flanking position with me, so that we can both have advantage, and the rogue can have sneak attack.
Oh, that sounds great! I love that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, go ahead.
So we'll step back and then kind of go, Miss Barbara, after you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna stab this thing, hopefully. So advantage.
Yep.
Sweet. At last. 21.
A 21 will hit.
For 9. And then with
Next time.
Oh, I forgot sneak attack. I'll just do the D6 right here. Forgot that toggle. +3.
Nice.
And the dagger. Oops. Advantage. 24. For 4 piercing.
Very nice. Grand total
And then,
of 17 damage.
Yeah. And I am going to bonus action disengage.
Well, I mean, would you like to bonus action stab it again with your dagger?
No, because I have gotten hit so much the last time. I'm going to duck out of the way, and I'm ducking around Elmal and heading down the stairs away from this thing.
To be fair, you don't. It's already used its reaction. You don't need to disengage.
Oh, that's true.
So you can hit it again, and then.
That's very fair, actually. Thank you for reminding me.
And then flee like the cowards you are.
It is not cowardice. This is self-preservation.
Rogues are always like, you may not like it, but this is what peak efficiency looks like as they
Exactly.
run away.
16 probably.
16 scrapes the armor, does not do damage.
All right. And then yeah, I'm going to run away. I have a speed of 30, so however far I can get down these
rogues
stairs.
are extremely efficient. Run in, stab, run away.
Yep.
Without taking attacks.
All right. I will be right back.
Says Vozos as she goes downstairs. Elmal.
Con save, please.
May I request a repositioning that allows me to strike this thing more efficiently? Because I have to roll an 11 or higher to hit this thing, I'm assuming. Or not. That was...
15 on the con save.
Oh, it succeeds.
Yeah, necromancers don't flank. What are you talking about?
You think I'm standing next to this thing with 17 hit points?
Can we castle? Can Elmo swap places with Frodrick?
Unfortunately, no.
That would be a cool, like, bonus action.
I believe that's a thing the captain can do. Yeah.
It's actually
Battlemasters, I think.
Battlemasters can do that. It's also a thing that one of the War Mage houses can do because the War Mages are all about chess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Battlemasters can just say, you move here now.
Yeah, either the House of Kings or the House of Rooks can castle as an action or bonus action for the War Mages.
I think it would also be a cool thing just like to show characters that have been fighting together for a long time.
Absolutely.
Like a feat that you get just for being good buds. Battle buds.
Battle bros. Valeria.
All right. Well, if I'm the only one brave enough to stand in front of a giant fucking suit of armor,
it's really a medium-sized suit of armor. I wouldn't say giant.
I was going to do it, but everybody else was like, "No, I'll flank." So now I just look like an asshole in the corner.
For one turn.
They did for exactly one strike. Yeah.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing your advantage.
Well done.
I will spend a point of lucky for advantage anyway.
Go ahead.
There we go. 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
I will expend my second combat maneuver die, or my second battle die, for staggering strike.
Well struck, lady.
I need the opponent to make a Constitution saving throw.
It doesn't need to because the 8 damage killed it.
Cool, that works.
It only had 6 hit points left.
Extremely well struck, lady.
As the armor falls to pieces and clatters to the ground.
So
I was here the whole time.
As Valeria just sort of wipes the bits of metal scrap off of her blade and it just disappears again. Those of you that are afraid of suits of armor are now free to return. It is deceased.
Frodrick is already sort of poking at the remains to see if there's anything inside.
It is a pile of armor.
Cool.
It's relatively nice plate armor if you want to like salvage it as such. It didn't take it's like the magical bonds that held it together have been broken, but the armor itself is still fairly well intact.
Okay.
I hop up on the balcony and say, "I'm not afraid."
I would never accuse you of such. Scream.
Is that should I just put plate mail and mark it as broken?
Just plate mail. Just plate mail. It is a suit of plate mail.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
For descriptive purposes, it is a suit of black plate mail with like sort of silver edging, and has the coat of arms, the windmill coat of arms that you've seen around the house, stamped into its breast.
I didn't realize they gave you medals for edging.
I've won gold.
It's very good. So Frederick
You're
sort of
muted, Mara.
I was just gonna say I walked in at a fun time.
So Frederick is packing up the armor that made up this thing, Mara,
Yep.
and we'll tie it down. Say, this looks like it might come in useful. You never know. We might need to masquerade as a knight of the land or something.
That is an interesting possibility. Can anyone wear this armor?
And we'll move.
Nope,
But-
nope, 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 nope,
We'll
nope.
move Valeria slightly so you can see where all the doors are.
I'm perfectly capable of operating in heavy armor. I just prefer not to.
Yeah, so you're on a balcony that formerly
Have-
had a animated suit of armor on it. What you don't know?
Is there anything else around that looks like it might be animate?
Well, there's a Kenku hanging off the rail like he's hanging off ringside.
No, perched on the top now.
Okay, back up on top.
I wonder, just as this place continues to be more and more hostile to our presence, I wonder if it might be useful for anyone else to carry a something capable of getting others back on their feet in unfortunate circumstances. And he pats his medical bag. Says, I've got little pick me up that should be usable by others. If anyone would be interested, I have 2 to share.
Yes.
Anybody else? I can, in game terms, I can use infuse item to do a essentially to do a tattoo. Mechanically, it's a tattoo of a cure wound scroll. I would like in fiction for that to be just Frederick giving you a syringe that works as a cure wounds injection. Would that be okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Elmo can carry one.
Okay. So they unless I need them for something else, they go away after 5 days, I think. But so both of you have
Okay.
a scroll of cure wounds.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice.
Is
And
that's something we can both cast?
It doesn't have to be. It's just
Okay.
a thing because it's effectively like a magic tattoo.
Yep.
So you use a magic action and cast the spell, and it has I think it just has a flat +3 bonus to the roll
Yeah.
because it's a level 1. It might be a +2. I'll double check that.
It would be your spellcast modifier, wouldn't it?
No, unfortunately, it's not because it's the
simulating
spell.
the magic tattoos,
Yeah.
which have a set spell bonus
Yeah.
because they're usable by anyone, not just spellcasters.
What's the feature you're using to do this with?
Yeah, infuse item. So I can I can do it's one of my it's one of my artificer infusions,
Gotcha,
and I have
gotcha.
create
Okay.
magic item, and
I see.
the specific magic item I have is a spell of cure wounds, a scroll of cure wounds rather.
Gotcha. How many of those did you make?
2. So I have used both of my infusion slots.
Yeah.
It is replicate magic item.
Gotcha. I was just slightly confused, but that's all. I got it now.
Okay.
And yeah, you do that when you finish a long rest. So it's not that you've done it now; it's that you did it at the end of your long rest. But yeah.
Right. I figured he's done it overnight.
Yeah.
Because technically
yeah.
the tattoo technically is a needle and ink. It's just and then you can use it to put it on. So
Yeah, with a first level spell rot tattoo, it is +3 ability.
Okay, cool. I am against all odds. I remembered correctly the first time.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you hand out 2 of those.
So it just pulls them out of the medical bag, and they are like old-fashioned, sort of like 18th century or 18th, 19th century syringes. So they're like large, heavy glass vials with rubber stoppers and a big plunger with
with a relatively thick
two
gauge
finger
needle.
holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Thank
might
you.
suggest, since normally with the spell rot tattoo you have to press the needle to your skin and speak the command word, I would suggest that the variation for this is you literally have to press the syringe into the bottle and pull it up and do the flick on the end of the needle.
Oh, that's yeah. I like that. So yeah, so instead of putting it on your arm, you actually have to shook and then yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So yeah, what's up next? What are you doing next?
Well, that was. Oh,
No, go ahead.
that was quite loud. I do not know if we will be able to tell what is behind these other doors. Whatever behind them is. Let us listen and see where this monster has gone.
I'm going to just patch myself up because I did take a hit there. I'm just going to use a healer's kit if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Loud.
Anyone that wants to can make a perception check.
Yeah, I would like to.
I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna
loud.
perceive in the double
You
doors.
were banging on a suit of plate armor. That's
No,
kind
no,
of loud.
that's in character.
I see,
Loud.
I see.
Yes.
Stealth.
Oh, asking loud or stealth. Got it.
Yeah. Stealth, eh?
I would prefer if we can be stealthy.
Frederick is stitching himself up and he says,
I would agree. Probably as quiet as we can make it. This place seems very aware of us as it is, but it can't hurt to take it quietly.
I don't know if Scream agrees that it can't hurt to take things quietly.
All right. So with a with a 21 and a 24. So with a 13 for Vozos, you're looking around, listening. You're not hearing anything in particular that's like keying you off that something's moving or active. With 21 and 24 for Elmo and Valeria, though, as you're looking around and listening, you do notice that there is the wallpaper on the southern wall next to the door has like just the vaguest outline of a door frame behind the wallpaper.
Valeria will step over and see if she can cut away the wallpaper in the area where that door seems to be.
You apply any amount of pressure and the wallpaper just splits. And yeah, there is a it's wood behind it, but as you push on the wood, it rotates and tears the wallpaper yet further. As the rotating secret door has been discovered, which I will mark here. You can also see beyond the secret door, you can see there is a staircase that goes up, and another very obvious, like the back end of a secret door immediately across from what you're seeing here. Let me reveal on the map. And there we go.
Valeria looks inside. One location accessed by multiple secret entrances would have to be something important. Step in and look up the stairs.
Yeah. Looking up the stairs. You see the stairs go up like 10 feet and then, or like 10 feet and then sharply turn to the left, and you can't really see what's beyond that.
While she's standing here, she'll like gently push open the other secret door and see what's on the other side of that one.
All right. You push open the other secret door, and inside you see hang on.
Tiamat.
Spoilers. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed room.
Nope, too late. You've named my next character, Dustin Cobwebs.
There are double doors on one side of it, set with panes of stained glass, through which you can see the outside. Presumably, this opens off to a balcony of some kind. Leaning in, you can see that there is another door immediately to one side. A fireplace, a well-appointed bed, a dresser, and as you poke your head in, a terrified, skeletal, thin young woman appears, looks at you, and screams. As we are once again in initiative.
Oh boy!
Important question though.
Yeah.
Is one of these on the bed the dresser? A Tiamat Funko Pop.
Not as far as you can tell, but you're not in the room yet.
That's
Okay.
amazing. I love it.
It is one of my fucking favorite Funkos.
That's cool. I was going to ask, is she skeletal because she is very thin, or is she skeletal because she is a skeleton?
Because she is very thin.
Okay.
And also because she is a ghost.
I was going to say, as it turns out, she is a ghost, not a skeleton.
Weird. Oh boy.
Ghosts
are scary.
I couldn't tell if that icon was the ghost or the banshee.
All right, Shaggy, settle down.
Well, I mean, a ghost, lowercase g. What kind of ghost is yet to be determined.
I would say all banshees are ghosts. Not all ghosts are banshees. So saying a ghost and it being a banshee is potentially accurate.
I look around for Tobias Forge. I use my square hammer.
Are you on the level?
Are
you ready to swear right here, right now?
Before the devil?
I'm debating whether or not my staggering strike will work on a ghost, because it inflicts a status condition that is not one of the usual things that undead are immune to.
Hey,
you know what works great on ghosts?
Finger guns?
Finger guns.
Yes.
Because force damage, bitch.
Didn't bring my salt gun.
I don't think I can petrify a ghost, unfortunately. And this is the first thing with eyes.
Do not have Wilhelm scream on the initiative yet.
Oh, sorry.
Does Great Gaze require that you lock eyes with them, or just that you look at them?
Yes.
Okay.
It has to be able to see your eyes.
To be fair, we don't know if this ghost has eyes.
That's true.
Has eye holes.
Also,
but ghosts are usually immune to being petrified.
As are constructs, which has been the other.
You sound like an old-timey pirate asking if you're injured. Has eye holes?
Has eye holes, you say? All right. Well, in that case, Wilhelm scream. Sorry, hang on. Mr. You're up first.
There we go.
Thank you. I'm going to 1, 2. Has anybody said that it's a ghost?
I mean, yeah, Valeria is sort of, we're in the presence of a ghost.
You heard it scream.
Yeah, you definitely heard it scream. Yes.
Speaking your language.
It was
as I hop the railing, start coming up.
You're going upstairs?
I'm going upstairs.
All right, cool. Well, let me reveal that for you real quick.
Oh, wait. Sorry. The door's through this way. Never mind. I'm going into the room.
Okay.
That's the point.
The scream came from the room past Valeria. Yeah.
Sorry, I could not see the S
underneath my name. Yeah,
underneath your name, and I just moved myself into a blank spot. There we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, all the way in the corner of the room. Unobstructed shot. Who are you gonna call? Finger guns. I don't know why it rolled only damage.
It didn't roll to hit. It just rolled damage.
Bustin'.
There it goes.
18 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
For still 8 damage. Yeah. Force damage.
Bustin'. Anything else in your turn? Now I need to play Bustin' when I get done with this.
No, I believe that is it because casting finger guns takes the bonus action and then it takes the action to shoot. So
would you like to try the
it just lasts a minute.
Would you like to try the Final Fantasy and cure the undead?
No.
Frederick.
I wish that still worked. That was one of the things I did like about 3.5 was killing undead by healing.
Yeah.
Is that door
It
locked?
does still work on Pathfinder in P2. That door is closed. You don't know if it's locked. No one's tried it yet.
No one has tried it that I have seen.
Nope.
I'm going to walk up.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, then I would have to play Pathfinder.
P2 is a lot more fun than Pathfinder 1.
I will walk up to it, and as part of my move, I'll try the door.
It opens.
Object interaction.
Does my hand come off of it?
Yes, your hand comes off of it.
Cool.
You have not opened a mimic door.
Walk to
Sorry, your hand comes off.
No, I haven't done that yet.
As the guillotine attacks, no.
I will come to here. Peer around the corner. Can I see the ghost?
You can see a ghost, yes.
Cool. Is it doing anything violent?
Screaming at the moment and being shot at.
Okay. I'll peer around the corner. I will have one of my magic stones out, but I'm not going to raise the slingshot. And I will just call out,
hello, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. I wonder, is there something we could assist you with?
and I will ready an action to fire the magic kidney stone if she does anything overtly violent, but I would like to see if she responds to me.
Okay. That the end of your turn?
Yes.
Right. On its turn, I would like you to make an insight check.
Okay. Not my best. Emphatically not my best. That is a natural 1 for a total of 1.
You're pretty certain. You're pretty certain that this ghost is just misunderstood.
Okay. So Frederick will say,
everyone, I think this all may be a misunderstanding. Sometimes the specters of the departed can find themselves confused and discombobulated,
and he will continue speaking such until something else horrible happens.
She floats over towards you, and you're pretty confident she's coming over to give you a hug.
Oh.
You know what? I will give up my readied action, and I will just hold out my arms.
With that, it's going to have advantage on the attack.
Yep. That was a real bad roll on that insight.
It was a nat 1, right?
Yeah.
A 20 with a 22, it hits you with its life drain ability.
Oh boy.
Joke's on you, sucker. I'm already dead.
You take 8 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 8 as well.
Okay.
As it hugs you, and you feel not only the life force that powers you, but also every happy thought you've ever had just drain out of you.
I feel like Frodrick's already experienced this, having worked for Elmo. Some necromantic experiment gone wrong.
Experimentation, yeah.
As I like to interpret life drain as weaponized depression.
Can I, in fact, could I try to? Do I need to roll to tell what's happening to me?
No, not at this point. You can very clearly understand. Oh, this is an attack. I really misread the situation.
So yeah, so then there's just sort of a, I may have been wrong.
Vozos.
Yep. I'm going to defend my friend who has made an error. Haven't we all? I don't know if I know that ghost or anything, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna rush up the stairs where I was wavering.
Where you were waverly placing?
20, 25. And presumably Valeria is facing away from me, and
Yes.
Frodrick can't see this, so I am going to remove the glasses and try and use Grey Gaze.
All right. What is the saving throw on Grey Gaze?
It is a con save. My DC is 12.
You turn your gaze on one creature you can see within range. If the target can see your eyes, their body stiffens and cracks as if it were turning to stone. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus and have at disadvantage on the next dexterity saving throw it makes before the
It might not
turn.
take necrotic damage.
Which actually means so if it's not immune to necrotic damage, Grey Gaze actually works on ghosts and constructs where petrification doesn't. Because it's not petrification. It's not a petrification effect. It's disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and necrotic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Interesting.
Sweet.
However, being a ghost, it may be immune to necrotic damage because it's kind of what ghosts are made of.
It might be.
It is in fact immune to necrotic damage, so it doesn't need to make a save.
Okay.
But it does. But you do meet its eyes, and you watch as its exterior, like sort of stone cracks and stones over, but it doesn't seem to slow down at all.
I'm gonna push the glasses back up.
Missing this entirely because it's around the corner. There's just a very sort of like quiet, deflated voice from Frodrick going, I think the worst part is this is the first time I've had a hug in years.
And it's the saddest hug.
That was my bonus action though, so I am going to attack.
You're gonna walk past Valeria?
Yes.
It is a ghost. You can move through its space with difficult terrain.
Okay.
It can't
I
stop
think I
you,
already
it just slows you
moved
down.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think I'd only be able to get up to where Valeria is with that because I was down the stairs.
You can
technically on the map.
Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, no, bonus.
I used my bonus action to do the Grey Gaze.
Oh, right.
Would you like to throw a dagger at it then?
Yeah, I'll throw a dagger. Dagger.
No disadvantage on this one because it's not you're not throwing a dagger into a small toilet. There is a whole ass room behind.
That is still an 8 though.
I'm sorry. Do you not call bathrooms ass rooms? There's a whole ass room back there.
No, because you do more than just ass in the bathroom. Anyways.
La-di-da. Maybe in your house, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Not only are my pants fancy, I have 3 bathrooms.
Well, fancy.
There are plenty of other places in a house to do ass in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm having a much better time than Frodrick is.
With an 8, the dagger goes right through the spectral figure and embeds in the post of the bed beyond it.
All right.
All right.
That is my turn.
Valaria.
I would just stand at the top of the staircase.
She's just gonna move over here to actually get a flanking position. And here is where we find out.
Did you forget that
the ghost has
lighting
this
isn't
very
working so you can see
specific...
anyways? Sorry, the Drev moved their token for a moment. Anyways.
I did. I meant to count and I accidentally drag it.
26 to hit.
A 26 does hit.
Now is where we find out if this ghost is immune to a very specific condition. I would like it to make a Constitution save
Against what?
against my staggering strike.
What does?
The
Please,
DC is going to be
please give me details as to
plus-
what this does.
yeah 8 plus proficiency plus strength. Staggering strike. As a bonus action, make a weapon attack against a large or smaller creature. You can expend a battle die to attempt to daze the target. On a hit, the target must make a Constitution saving throw or be incapacitated until the start of your next turn. I don't know if it is specifically immune to the incapacitated condition.
Yeah.
That's a rare one.
It is
You
not.
just say restraint.
It is not immune to being incapacitated.
Sweet.
It's immune to being unconscious, but not incapacitated. What's the save?
8 plus proficiency is 10 plus dex, so 15.
And it's a con save?
Con save.
12.
It is incapacitated. As I deal 14 damage to it, which I'm assuming it's resistant to.
Yes, it is resistant to that. But it is not immune to being incapacitated, so it does indeed get the condition. Let me put conditions on you.
Notably, incapacitated does not stop the creature from moving. It just prevents it from taking an action, bonus action, or reaction. And its concentration is broken, and if it can speak, it can't.
Did 2024 not fix the weird?
The 2024 sheet doesn't let you put
differences
conditions on NPCs.
Restrained, incapacitated, paralyzed, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, they're all very different conditions still. That often interlock with each other.
Why?
I hate
Because
the one
honestly,
thing.
the reason why
I know.
the reason why they are all different things that do slightly different things but can interlock is so that you can have variety in effects, so that you can have things like a stunning strike that incapacitates somebody, but they're not necessarily unconscious or dead or anything like that.
It is
I get it. I
frustrating,
just
though.
don't like it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Let's see. I will put.
I enjoy it. It just leads to very unique situations like this, where a ghost can't be stunned, but can be incapacitated. Actually, I think the ghost can still be stunned, can't they?
It depends on the ghost.
Yeah.
I'll put that on it. There we go. And how much damage? It was 14, so 7 damage.
7, yeah.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That will be it.
Elmo.
Elmo will move to the top of the stairs, and that's it. I only have necrotic.
Yeah, all your attacks falls under necrotic. Yeah. I told you. It is Mr. Stern.
Boom, boom goes the fingers.
Actually, now I get why it does incapacitated, because it's a weaker version of stunning strike.
$15
15 hits.
Yeah.
for 6 force damage.
It is.
And I look at Froderick and just scream at him, "Do better!" And now I'm healing word you.
It
Yeah, on a meta level, I'm technically at my max HP right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because
That's right.
Drains max HP.
Thank
I
you.
don't care.
though.
It's funny. I do it anyways.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Who needs spell slots?
I'm gonna say it flavorfully because of the life drain. Froderick, you feel like you deserve that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to switch that around.
Make it inspiration instead.
No, I'm not going to switch around. We have 40 minutes left, and this is our climax for this. So fuck it. I don't need 3 first level spells in the next 40 some minutes, do I?
Absolutely not. It's not like you guys are gonna drop into a hatch directly to the boss room.
Thank you for that, Mr. Scream. I'll take that well-deserved criticism into advisement.
That's my turn.
All right, Frederick.
I just want you to know that this is personal because you've hurt my feelings very badly.
And I'm going to try to do a
Also very literally.
I'm gonna try to do a magic kidney stone attack, which would be a disadvantage because of close range and advantage because of flanking. So I think just a flat roll, right?
Flanking only applies to melee attacks. So.
Oh, never mind. All right, disadvantage. Well,
they thought of that.
It's not rolling.
I will say, if you have any melee attacks, it would
I
be worth
don't.
doing a shot. A 9.
I mean, I have a dagger, but it's not magical.
A 9 will miss.
Yeah. It's sort of. It's like. He barely even gets the pull on the tuning fork slingshot to even make the stone have any velocity at all.
The ghost is going to move away from Valeria, so provoking attack of opportunity theoretically.
Yep.
As an interaction action, the exact same tone, because the gate has to be recorded. No spell this time. Do better.
I do need to make
that. Now I'm just yelling at you.
Had Vex them, so I do get advantage. 21.
Well, and also because Frederick was flanking provides bonuses to melee attacks. It doesn't provide bonuses to range.
Yeah, but at the point, like if it's gonna try and move away from me, it only triggers when it leaves my range, which might not be.
Well, it's leaving your range through Frederick, so you'd still be playing.
Yeah.
But yes, 21 does hit. It doesn't matter how much damage you do; it only has 1 hit point left.
Yay!
Because Jeremy brought it from. Jeremy did 1 less than its remaining hit points of damage to it.
Of course, I did.
And as it tries to, it starts to pass through Frederick, and as it does so, you just like clip it in the back, and it dissipates.
Just leaves ectoplasm all over Frederick.
There is now
slimed.
There is now a thin paste of blue goo, but different kind of blue goo than last time on Frederick.
I look very. I look like I've
really
been
getting
fully
the spa
polished.
treatment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once again,
Some people
pay
pay lots of money for that.
You know the
like a fucking Smurf bukkake.
No,
the Smurfs are blue, not their semen.
We don't know.
I know.
I assume it's blue.
Also,
that's topically appropriate because the shitty-looking new Smurfs animated film comes out tomorrow.
It was trying to head through the door behind you, Frederick, for whatever it's worth.
Well struck, ma'am.
And Frederick just sort of sits down.
Oh.
Your hit point maximum will return to normal if anybody uses a remove curse spell on you, or you have a long rest.
Fortunately, remove curse is like a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, not happening.
And we can't. We literally just got up from a long rest like 15 minutes ago.
Correct. Man, you start off your day real well, and then something happened at the beginning of the day that just made you depressed for the rest of the day.
Yeah. No,
we call that 2025.
It's all right. I'm not worth it anyway.
It's quite impressive that the new year keeps one-upping the previous year so many years in a row.
Do you ever have some days where you just can't get off the slab?
Do not sleep on a slab, but otherwise, no.
Can I one recognize what's happened, and then two try to persuade Frederick to feeling slightly better?
You don't need to roll. You recognize what happens when a specter uses life drain on somebody. What is? I'm trying to think.
They get hair over this side of their face.
I'm trying to think of what sort of a role you would do to perform psychotherapy on Frederick.
Like I said, just straight persuade. I'm trying to I'm using his accomplishments as my assistant to try to persuade him into.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say persuasion then. Gotta make a persuasion check.
Oh.
What's your
It's
passive?
average.
What's your passive insight, Frederick?
I think just a 10.
Is it exactly a 10?
It is a 10, yeah.
Meets it, beats it. Then that's a success.
I was gonna try next and ask if I could use a dex-based persuasion roll.
I was just gonna slap
So I
him.
walk by, yeah, exactly. As I walk by and just smack you upside the head and say, "Do better."
Does Elmo
See-
just call me by my actual name?
Yeah.
See, a dope slap. A dope slap isn't what I interpret a dex-based persuasion check to be. It's something to do with the hand, but not that.
Well, listen, there are a lot of potential ways to persuade someone using dexterity, depending on what you're trying to achieve. I was not trying to achieve that.
Yeah. So what do you say? What does Elmo say to Frederick?
Like just talks him up and like, you've done whatever they've managed to do in experimentations.
You have
Like
been
the necrotic potatoes.
You, my good man, Frederick, have been a perfectly adequate lab assistant your entire career.
But you do say Frederick?
Yeah.
Frederick sort of raises his head as much as he physically can, gets back to his feet, says,
You're right, Master. I am still very proud of the Uber tubers.
and pats his back, his pack.
Very well. Shall we continue with the investigation?
We
have
them
a-
Uber tubers.
Simple potatoes containing the life force of scores. I mean, just simple potatoes.
Force of scores of finishing
No.
that sentence later.
Nope, just normal potatoes.
What was the purpose of this?
Well, you saw I used one on Mr. Scream.
Ah, it was solar powered.
Indeed.
They're also surprisingly nutritious.
No,
Very
yes,
robust.
very much so.
All right, well, let's find out what's up these stairs, shall we? Valeria says as she starts going upstairs.
Does it look like an attic?
It does look like an attic. Well, I mean, it looks like it leads to an attic.
I mean, if we're looking for a monster, that does seem like one of the likely locations.
Attic or basement.
All right. As you head up the stairs,
I'll go up.
Yes.
I'll go second.
I'll follow Frederick.
Whoop.
No. It's just funny on the screen, like you.
Yeah.
yeah, you find the stairs turn left and make a hard left, and you find a door at the end of them.
Open the door.
All right. Hang on one second. Opening the door, you
I
find.
assume I'm there.
Opening the door. Yeah, you are. You're on the.
It's all still black to me.
Yes. Yes.
So.
Blah, blah, blah. The door opens to a large bare hall that is choked with dust and cobwebs.
Bear Hall? How many bears?
ARE.
We know.
I know. I know you know. I know. Hang on 1 second. Let me just get. These. Well, there we go. A large bear hall with a window that overlooks sort of like what you would assume would normally be the backyard, but when you look out that window, you just see the void of space and like the nebula. That actually make a perception check because this is the first time you've like really had a chance to like look out a window properly.
Yeah.
Anyone that
13.
wants to.
Slightly average.
It's a perception.
Yes.
Ooh, 20.
18.
My first character in a long time that has had high intelligence and very average wisdom. It's a 12.
Looking out the window that you can sort of see where you would expect to see either the fog that was surrounding the house earlier or some sort of vista of like landscape. Instead, you see the Cornite Nebula, not like still shrouded in the fog that was making it harder to see it, but not as shrouded, like not as thick from this perspective as it was when you were back on the station still. But you do notice that the colors of it have changed. Previously, it was sort of like a gradient rainbow of hues, purples and blues and reds and golds and greens and all the various different colors. Now, all of those colors seem muted, and the only colors that you're really sort of getting a good pop on the highlight are the reds. Everything else seems just like sort of being a much more grayish, washed out version of itself, other than those reds, as you are looking at the nebula through the fog. Something very wrong is occurring in the Cornite Nebula, if you didn't already know that. But aside from that, there are 4 doors in this large, empty, and dust and cobweb laden attic.
Ah, I see. More doors.
Yes, one does not simply walk into more
don't
doors.
walk into
Well, checking to
You do
see
notice that
Mhm.
one of the doors, the one that's closest to Valeria, is held shut with a large padlock, which is unusual. You haven't seen any doors that had like a separate padlock on them yet, at least in this version of the house.
Okay. That is fascinating. I can pick that. Hang on.
Would you like me to try touching it first, just to make certain it's not another sticky situation?
I can check it for traps.
Could you use a hand? And Frederick,
I'm sure you have a spare one.
Frederick just reaches up, sort of pulls up his sleeve a little bit, and there you can see stitches around, like just below the wrist. And he sort of reaches down, pulls them out, and the hand just falls off. And it picks it up and says, "Here, just in case it should be useful." And like thing, it will, if you let it, will run up and sit on your shoulder.
Yes, excellent.
As Frederick casts Mage Hand.
And yeah, Vosos is going to go up, visually look to see if she can see any kind of traps. We'll have the mage hand like go down and poke the thing, and then is gonna start trying to unlock that.
Investigation check for you and a dexterity save for the hand.
Okay. Right. Investigation. 8. Not good.
With an 8?
19!
There we
Doesn't
go.
seem particularly trapped, and with a 19, that hand expertly pokes the lock, and nothing seems to happen.
Excellent. All right. I'm going to crouch down and start picking that
Give me
open.
a sleight of hand check with advantage for your thieves' tools.
Can I? Okay, well, already advantage. So I was gonna say, can I assist with the hand?
Yeah, so having tools and being proficient with them gives you advantage on checks relating to them in the new
Nice.
in the update.
18.
With 18, yeah, you are able to handily pick the lock and open the door.
Haha.
Let me. Content warning. Neglect bordering on abuse. Or actually, no, sorry. Neglect fully being abuse. This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize, as these skeletons seem to belong to Rose and Thorn.
I can't say that I am surprised.
What magic were they radiating when we looked at them with the detect magic?
Necrotic.
Necrotic, okay.
I would like to examine the skeletons.
Investigation check or medicine check, depending on what you're wanting to get out of it.
What kind of things would be different between the 2?
Medicine will tell you something about the state they were in when they died. Investigation will tell you something about how they died.
Let's do investigation then.
I will assist if I may. That's literally my job.
Yeah. So with advantage.
Okay. Investigation. A 12.
With a 12, it's not particularly hard to tell that there is that this room has been very long neglected since before, and it was locked from the outside. It would seem that these children were left in here to die of starvation.
Children. Can you talk to us here above your bones? It's kind of to the air.
There's no response. As a reminder, there is a toy chest and a dollhouse in the room as well.
I'll send the hand over to open the toy chest.
The toy chest contains an assortment of stuffed animals and toys. And as it opens, as you open the chest up, the spirits of Rose and Thorn appear. Rose still has that sort of like done with this look on her face, but in this case, it's much more of an angry look. She's looking at the skeletons and is mad.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not that one.
She seems mad at the skeletons?
She seems mad about the skeletons.
Oh, okay.
Thorn continues to look sad, although he is looking with interest at the hand that has opened the toy chest.
Like not concerned about it, just like, oh, that's cool. That kind of vibe.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Nine.
With a 9, also it's they're children. Thorn seems concerned that you're going to mess with his toys.
Frederick just says, would you like me to put your bear in with the others and close it, or would you like me to just close it back up?
He just shakes his head.
Neither one. I'll have the hand like hop back down and come over to me.
Anyone else that wants to can make an insight check as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll try it. I'm not good at insight, but maybe you'll get lucky.
15.
Nope. 2.
Yeah.
I don't understand children. I'm an assassin.
8.
With a 15, Valeria, these are not the same entities as the Rose and Thorn that you've spoken with previously. These are the actual ghosts.
Not the
these children.
script version, yeah.
Not whatever version of them you spoke with before. You can tell by they don't seem to have any recognition of you, and thus they are sort of on guard around the group of you.
So she'll just sort of look around and look at Rose as the one of the two that is more active and forward moving. And she'll just, it is a terrible thing that has been done to you here. Is there any way that we could lay this to rest? Anything that we could do for the two of you?
Rose looks at you. You could deal with the monster in the basement.
It is in the basement.
If you can give us a path there.
Is that what killed you?
She shakes her head. No. Our parents locked us in here to protect us from it. But then they never came back.
I suspect because of it.
She points at the dollhouse. There's a secret door in the attic.
I'll lift up the dollhouse and look.
Lifting up the dollhouse. Give me a perception check.
11.
Would anyone else like to make a perception check?
Yeah,
I will.
Do better than me.
Can we investigate?
Yeah.
It is a perception check specifically.
Okay.
With a 16 and a 17, though. Go ahead, Craig.
That is a 7. Nope. Oh, I was just going to ask. Elmo doesn't have animate dead yet, right? That's higher level.
That's a 3rd level.
I was going to ask him if they wanted to come.
There's also the problem of I can't animate Strahd's dead. I suppose Elmo doesn't know that yet, but it's like
looking at the dollhouse, you realize it is a 1-to-1 replica of the house. And with the 17 and 16 for Valeria and Elmo, you are able to find. I'm actually just going to open up, completely reveal the layout for you because you are able to map out the entirety of the house above ground.
No. Technically, I can. I don't have animate dead. I can make them a thrall though. So we can spend 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to animate one.
Taking a look and seeing where the secret is the secret entrance in one of the 2 rooms to the side, or is it in the hall?
And again, because you can tell where those are as well. You can tell where all the secret doors in this house are by looking through this dollhouse.
Yay!
Can I use the hand to like simulate walking through the house?
Yeah.
It sits up on its 2 fingers and it has its other fingers behind, like it's got its hands behind its back. It's just doo, 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 doo.
So yeah, looking through the house, you can see everything that you see there on the screen now. The S's are secret doors.
See, there's a trap here.
So this
In one of the other rooms.
presumably is a that looks like that goes all the way down.
Which one?
That spiral.
Yes, that spiral staircase is the one that goes all the way down. It goes below the dollhouse. There's nothing below there's no basement on the dollhouse. But it's in the model of the dollhouse. It doesn't it doesn't like stop like it would otherwise.
Okay. So yeah.
Frederick says, so would this one take us all the way to the basement?
And his hand is with one of the fingers pointing to it.
Rose nods.
Then let's make our way down and be done with this.
Should we come back to you when it's finished, or will you be free at that point?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Not my strong suit. A 6. You know what? I actually feel pretty strongly about this. I'm going to use my inspiration, if I may.
Go ahead.
$11.
11. That's all you needed. With 11, we don't know, but if you're gonna go fight it, then we'll stay here.
If we don't have a chance to talk again, would you like to rest here afterwards, or would you like us to take you out of this place?
They both sort of like shrug.
Valeria starts walking towards the hidden entrance.
Yes. We must find this monster. You do not know what it is at all.
They shake
Did
their
you
heads.
hear it outside? Right. Pulls out sword.
Heading into the room that the secret door that you found the secret door to. This dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. There are. Would you like to look at any of them, or are you just going straight for the secret door?
I think Valeria is just heading straight for the secret door.
All right.
Yep.
You know where it's at. So you push. You sort of push on the wall, and it spins open to reveal a very tightly built spiral staircase that goes all the way down.
You start heading down.
Frederick will retrieve his hand, hold it up, wave to the kids with it in his other hand, and then pretend like he's screwing it back on, and then turn and leave.
After Frederick leaves, I snag the skeletons.
Yeah.
Into dead space they go.
Before you leave, Frederick, Thorn gets your attention. And stands above his skeleton and holds his teddy bear out to you.
I will go over. I will take it. And
his teddy bear is ghostly. Your hand passes through it, unless you're grabbing the actual teddy bear.
Okay. I think I will at first reach for the ghost teddy bear. Because I just had a ghost almost kill me. I don't know what the rules are anymore.
As your hand passes through it, he shakes his head and just like gestures at you with it again.
Oh, I'll reach down and pick up the one from the bones.
And he nods.
And then I will pretend to hug it kind of questioningly and then I will also turn and I'll point at the toy chest questioningly.
As you hug it, both Rose and Thorn disappear.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'll take it. I'll give the teddy bear a little bit of a squeeze. I'll put it into one of my bags. And I'll turn and nod to Emma and go, well, let's get looting. And we'll pack up the bones.
You pack up the
It's not
bones.
looting, it's recycling.
Elmal, make me a religion check.
Religion.
Woo!
With a 20, you're a necromancer, so you know these things. The children's souls, spirits, will not be able to move on while two things are true. One, whatever the cause of their death, whatever great harm is unresolved, so like the monster that killed their family, so long as that is unresolved, and so long as their bones are unburied. If you want to send them on, after dealing with the monster, you would have to bury their bones.
Oh god.
We can do that. We'll bury him. Just dig him back up the next day.
But yeah, we gather the bones and catch up to the others.
The bones go to the bone zone, and you catch up on the spiral staircase.
Is there literally, do you have a container called a bone zone? Is that a thing for your
called
class?
a dead space.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
It literally looks like I'm just shoving all but two entire skeletons into a pocket in the inside of my cloak.
It is
Phenomenal.
functionally a bag of holding that can only hold remains.
Up
Amazing.
to 12.
Yeah, up to 12.
Is it locked with
medium
a
or
skeleton
smaller.
key?
Of course.
Possibly. But yeah, you all head down the stairs into the basement, whose layout you do not yet know. And as you go down to the basement, that's where we will end for the week, and you will all hit level 3.
Woo!
Because getting to the basement is the trigger for leveling up to level 3. And honestly, the only thing left to do is to defeat the monster in the basement. So we might. Do you want to press on to do that tonight, or do we want to do that next week?
I mean, I feel like we can do that tonight and go back to Exandria next week. It doesn't.
How long is this going to take?
Yeah, we got 10 minutes till 11. And some of us have early mornings.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So it is.
Not asking for spoilers, but is this like a 2-round fight, or
no,
is this
it's a bit of a slog to get to the boss, and then the boss itself is not an easy fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
not to be a Cinderella, but I'm turning
absolutely.
into a pumpkin in a couple minutes here.
Yeah. It would be literally only. I do not foresee the rest of this taking more than a single session.
Okay.
But it is. It's a dungeon crawl at the end of the death house.
Yeah. And to put it bluntly, I mean, I like if it's just me that has fun with shenanigans, like, then fine, we can move past it. But I think we as a group have fun taking our time and poking paintings and stealing bones and getting up to hijinks. So I would vote for one more session. So we have a leisurely basement ramble as opposed to a hasty dungeon crawl.
All right.
Is that okay? I don't want to. I also
yes,
don't want
I'm
to
on
decide for the whole group.
I think
I'm in agreement because
I think that would be
reasons.
a better watching experience as a whole. So.
I will check with Holly and see if she's all right.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
holding off another week.
Yeah. I'm also fine if it needs to be like a dramatic cliffhanger
also,
of, hey, if you
also
want to play
that is
this,
an option.
Also, if Holly wants to, I can have her be my co-DM and have her run monsters for me.
Or could we just find her in the basement? And she wants to jump in for one season one episode as a character.
Yeah, that too. We can do that too. Anyways, we'll figure that out.
I'm also not opposed to that.
We'll do that over the course of the next week. Anyways.
Maybe she's another reborn and she's in the bone zone. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, so say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.